think about it. We all use Google Calendar for pretty much everything, right? It runs our work lives, our social lives, our entire schedules. But what if that same tool is, well, silently exposing a lot more about you than you think? Today, we're going to dig into the hidden privacy settings that you absolutely need to know about.
All right, so let's just cut right to the chase with a big question. Can you actually get hacked just through a calendar invite? I know, it sounds a little out there, almost like something from a movie, but the reality might just surprise you.
And the answer is a huge yes. The scary part is just how simple this is for attackers to pull off. See, your calendar is hooked up to your email, so anyone can send you an invitation that just, poof, appears on your phone. Scammers exploit that trust, embedding nasty links right into the event details, hoping you'll click on them without a second thought.
But here's the thing. The risk is so much bigger than just a few spammy invites from strangers. The real issue, your calendar's open secret, is about the huge amount of personal data you might be sharing with the whole world every single day without even realizing it.
It all boils down to this idea called digital exhaust. Every single meeting you schedule, every reminder you pop in there, it all adds up. It creates this incredibly detailed digital map of your life. It shows where you're going, who you're meeting, what you're up to. And if you don't have the right settings locked down, you could be handing that map over to anyone.
So, to get our heads around this, let's think about your calendar's privacy like it's a house. It makes it way easier to understand. We've got three main areas to secure. First, we've got to lock the front door and the windows to keep the public out. Second, we need to manage the keys we've handed out to friends and apps. And third, we have to know when to close the curtains on specific rooms for those private moments.
Okay, so first things first, let's talk about that front door. This group of settings is all about controlling your public footprint, what anyone on the entire internet can potentially see about your schedule.
So there are three big ways you can accidentally leave your front door wide open. Making your calendar public, that's basically listing your house in a public directory for anyone to find. Embedding is another tricky one. That lets someone stick a live feed of your schedule onto any website. And then you have shareable links. They're super convenient, I get it, but they can get passed around so easily, creating a massive security hole.
And honestly, this is where a lot of people get tripped up. Sharing your calendar directly with a specific person is like giving them a personal key. You know who has it? You're in control. But a shareable link? That's like leaving a key under the doormat. Once that link is out there, you have zero control over who has a copy and who's peeking at your schedule.
Okay, so we've locked the front door to the public. Now, what about the people we've actually let inside the house? This is all about managing your inner circle, the specific people and the apps that you've given a key to.
You really just need to do a two-point check here. First, your sharing settings. You need to regularly check not just who you're sharing with, but what level of access they have. Can they just see things or can they actually change them? Second, integrations. This is your list of connected apps. Every single one of those is another key you've handed out. It's so important to go through that list and just remove anything you don't use or trust anymore.
All right, let's zoom in even further to the most granular level of control. We've secured the house, we've checked who has the keys. Now it's time to talk about the curtains on the windows for each individual room. We're talking about the privacy of your specific events.
And you've got three main tools for this. Event creation privacy is your default setting. Are your curtains usually open or closed when you create a new event? Then you have event privacy settings, which lets you go to one specific appointment, say a sensitive doctor's visit, and pull those curtains shut by marking it private. And finally, my favorite, freeze/busy information. This is the most useful one. It's like having frosted glass windows. People you share with can see that you're busy, but they can't see any of the details of what you're actually doing. Super handy.
I know, this can sound like a lot of settings and buttons to click, but trust me, becoming a guardian of your calendar is actually a super simple, totally actionable process.
So here it is, your simple three-step plan to take back control. Step 1. Lock your public footprint. Seriously, after this, go into your settings and make sure that box for Make Available to Public is unchecked. Step 2. Audit your inner circle. Go through that list of people and apps and just cut off access for anyone or anything that doesn't absolutely need it. And step 3, master your events. Get in the habit of using that private tag for sensitive meetings and adjust your free/busy settings to keep the details to yourself.
And that really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? Your calendar isn't just a log of where you've been, it's literally a blueprint for your future. So, the most important question you should be asking yourself is this: who are you sharing that future with?